Do you know that even today in our country, more than 90% of people keep their hard-earned money of a lifetime only in their savings bank accounts, thinking that their money is completely safe, but reality is miles away from this. Hello friends, and welcome to another very special and life-changing episode of NTUR. Today we are going to expose a bitter truth that no bank or financial system ever wants you to know. The truth is that your money never sits idle in the bank. The bank uses your money to give loans to big companies and earns crores in profit from there. And what do you get in return? Just a meager 3 to 4% interest. This straightaway means that your hard-earned money is not working for you, but rather working to make the banking system even richer. And even bigger than this is a silent killer named inflation, which we also call Mahangai. As long as your money lies quietly in the bank's locker or a simple account, a termite named inflation keeps hollowing out its real value, meaning its purchasing power, slowly. The amount of ration or goods you could get for 1,000 10 years ago from today. Do you get the same amount of goods today as well? Absolutely not. The goods you are able to buy for 1,000 today, after just a few years, you will have to pay 2,000 for the exact same goods. The system has been deliberately designed in such a way that if you are only saving money, then in reality, you are slowly becoming poorer every year. You think you are playing safe, but in reality, you are taking the biggest risk. But just think, what if you invest your money in places that automatically keep increasing their value over time, which give you income while you are sleeping, while you are eating, and even when you go on holidays? Rich people do not labor day and night just for money. Rather, they put their money on a job for themselves. Every single rupee of theirs works for them like an employee who earns and brings more money for them. This is that biggest secret that completely separates the thinking of a poor person, a middle-class person, and a rich person. In today's video, I am going to tell you in detail about 10 such extremely powerful assets that will completely change your financial future. If you adopt just 2 or 3 of these assets in your life, then in the next 5 years, your life will be at a place where today you only think about in dreams. Out of these, number 8 and number 10 are my personal favorites, because in today's digital era, without investing lakhs of rupees, these are the fastest money-making systems. Therefore, watch the video till the end without skipping. Every single second is going to be valuable. But before moving forward, let's understand a basic but most important financial concept. What after all are these assets and liabilities? To put it in simple words, an asset is every single thing that brings money and puts it into your pocket, whether you work or not. And a liability is that thing which continuously takes money out of your pocket. Often, middle-class people mistake their liabilities for their assets. And this is the biggest reason for them remaining poor. For example, suppose to show off in society or to show your status as big, you have taken a personal loan of around 5.25 lakhs for 10 years at a heavy interest rate of 18%. Now understand this calculation carefully. Because of this loan, an EMI of approximately 9,460 is being deducted every month. This money is continuously going out of your pocket every month. For 10 years, you will keep paying this amount, and in the end, you will have paid almost double the principal amount to the bank. Is this 5.25 lakh loan or the item bought with it earning any money for you? No. So this is not an asset, but a very big liability. It is a trap that pushes you back financially by years. Rich people build assets first, and then fulfill their hobbies with the money coming from those assets. Whereas poor and middle-class people buy liabilities as soon as their salary arrives, get trapped in the EMI web, and grow old feeling EMIS all their lives. So let's change our mindset now. Without any delay, let's start and deeply decode those 10 real assets. Number 1. Real estate. Land and property are counted among the oldest, most secure, and trustworthy assets in human history. The logic behind this is very direct and unyielding. The world's population is increasing rapidly every second, but the size of land on this earth is the same. Land is not something that we can set up a machine in a factory and make more of. Its supply is limited, but its demand is continuously increasing. In the long term, a property bought at a good location gives you tremendous benefits in 2 ways. First, its own price continuously increases, which is called capital appreciation. And second, you can generate a fixed passive income every month by renting or leasing it out. Inflation has no bad effect on real estate. Rather, as inflation increases, the price of your property and its rent also increase. Now many of you will think that to buy property, lakhs or crores of rupees are needed, which an ordinary person does not have. This is exactly where financial education and smart investing come into play. In today's time, you don't need to buy a whole building. Through REITs, meaning real estate investment trusts, you can buy a small share in huge commercial malls, hospitals, or big office buildings with just a few thousand rupees. That means even with less money, you can become a real estate investor and take advantage of the rent. Number 2. High income skills. This is perhaps the most underrated but highest return giving asset in the world. We spend lakhs of rupees on school and college degrees, but they do not teach us how to earn money. If you have a skill that is in heavy demand in the market, then no economic recession, no crisis in the world can make you unemployed. In today's digital era, just knowing normal data entry or clerk work is not enough. If you know how to do copyright safe, cinematic video editing in Ultra HD or 4K quality, or if you know coding, digital marketing, copywriting, or using AI tools and prompt engineering in an excellent way, then sitting in one room of your house, you can work for clients all over the world and earn lakhs. An expensive phone worth 1 or 1.25 lakhs will never make you rich, but using that same 1 lakh rupee phone or laptop to learn a high income skill can change your entire life and the future of your coming generations. A skill is such an asset that neither any government can snatch it from you in the form of tax, and nor can any thief steal it. Number 3. Gold and precious metals. Gold is not just an ornament to wear around the neck or on hands. Since the time of kings and emperors for thousands of years, this has been the best way to safely store real wealth. Whenever a country's economy falters, the stock market crashes, or some war or terrible crisis comes in the world, all the investors in the world pull out their money and put it into gold because the value of paper notes can fall, but the value of gold always remains intact. But here in USA, people make a very big mistake. In the name of investment, we go to a goldsmith's shop and buy heavy jewelry. While buying jewelry, you waste 10 to 20% of your money just on making charges, designing charges, and wastage.
पैसा
When you
आपको
go to
कभी
sell
वापस
it,
नहीं
you will never get that money back. If you truly want to use gold as an asset and as an investment, then instead of physical gold, invest in sovereign gold bonds SGB issued by the government, or in gold ETFs. Here you get a 100% guarantee of purity. You don't have to pay any making charges. There is no fear of theft. And the government also gives you an extra 2.5% interest every year. Number 4. Stocks and shares. Do you want to become an owner of big, giant companies like Reliance, Tata, Infosys, or Apple? The stock market gives you exactly this opportunity. When you buy a share of a company, you actually become a small shareholder in that company. You become a small owner of that company. As the company grows, makes new products, and its profit increases, the value of your purchased shares also increases. And along with this, many companies also send a part of their profit directly to your bank account in the form of dividends. Warren Buffett, the greatest investor in the world, said a very deep thing. He said that if you do not find a way to earn money while sleeping, you will have to work until you die, until your last breath. The stock market can go
कर
up and
उन्हें
down.
लंबे समय तक होल्ड करते हैं
For a
तो
few
शेयर
months,
बाजार
even
में इतनी
years,
ताकत है
it can
कि ये
scare
एक
you.
आम
But
इंसान को
history
भी
is
करोड़पति
witnessing
बना
that
सकता
you choose strong and good companies and hold them for a long time. The stock market has so much power that it can make an ordinary person a crorepati. Number 5. Your own business. When you work in a company from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., you are actually putting all your life's energy into fulfilling someone else's dreams. The boss gets rich from your hard work. But when you start your own business, every single drop of your hard-earned money works towards building your own empire. The beginning is always very difficult. There is risk in business. You don't get sleep night after night. Many times there is a fear of failing, and people around you mock you. But if you persist, once your system is set, an excellent team is formed, and you get a line of customers, then that business generates cash flow for you 24 hours a day like a machine. In today's time, business does not mean opening a big factory by investing crores of rupees. You can also start with a small digital marketing agency, a consulting service, or a cloud kitchen. A real business is one that makes money for you even when you are not present there. Number 6. Mutual funds and SIP. In our country, many people get scared just by the name of the share market. They feel that this is a gamble and choosing shares is not their cup of tea. They fear that all their money will sink. For such people, mutual funds are nothing less than a boon. Here, your money is invested in different top companies by highly qualified and expert fund managers after doing very deep research. Because your money is distributed not in one company but across dozens of companies, your risk becomes extremely low. You don't need to track the stock market every day. You just have to invest a small part of your salary or income every month with discipline through SIP, meaning a systematic investment plan. In the first 3 or 4 years, you might not see any big magic. You will feel that the money is growing very slowly. But after 10 to 15 years, when the real magic of compounding starts working, your monthly SIP of a few thousand rupees turns into a huge corpus of lakhs and crores of rupees. Albert Einstein did not call compounding the eighth wonder of the world just like that. Number 7. Bonds. Always remember one thing. Smart investors never put all their money in high-risk or very high-return places. They always maintain a balance in their portfolio. They know that the market can also crash. Bonds are such a stable asset where you do not put your money in the stock market. Rather, you lend your money to the government or to a very big corporate company for a fixed time. In return, they promise to give you a much better and completely fixed return than a bank fixed deposit (FD). If the stock market is the accelerator of your car that moves you forward quickly, then bonds are the strong brakes and airbags of that car that save you from crashing and being ruined when bad times arrive. Protecting your wealth is just as important as creating it. Number 8. Digital assets. Now let's talk about the best and my most favorite asset of today's digital revolution. Digital assets are those virtual things in which your hard work and time are invested only once, but through the power of the internet, they keep giving you passive income year after year. Writing a good ebook, making a valuable online course, developing a software, or making a fantastic YouTube channel are its most perfect examples.
आप बिना अपना चेहरा दिखाए यानी एक पूरी तरह से फेसलेस चैनल बनाकर काम कर सकते हैं। आप बेहतरीन एआई वॉइस ओवर और बैकग्राउंड में एंगेजिंग साउंड वेव्स या अल्ट्रा एचडी स्टैटिक इमेजेस का उपयोग करके भी एक बेहद प्रोफेशनल ऑडियो सेंट्रिक न्यूज, फाइनेंस या जनरल नॉलेज का चैनल खड़ा कर सकते हैं।
Even by using excellent AI voiceovers and engaging sound waves or Ultra HD static images in the background. Just think, you uploaded a high-quality and very well-researched video today. People will watch it today. They will watch it next month too. And maybe 5 years later, some person in some corner of the world will be searching and watching it. That one video becomes a robot working 24 hours for you on the internet, which will continuously print money for you from AdSense and sponsorships. For this, lakhs of rupees are not needed. Just a smartphone, an internet connection, and a never-giving-up stubbornness are enough. Number 9. Startup funding and venture capital. This is a slightly advanced level game in the financial world. Its straight meaning is putting initial money into those new startups or small businesses that have a fantastic idea that solves a big problem in the world, but don't have the money to turn that idea into reality. If you invest money in the very beginning of such a startup and that startup goes on to become a big company or a unicorn later, then your small investment can increase up to 1,000 times. But here is a very big warning as well. This is an extremely high-risk asset. The reality is that 8 out of 10 startups fail and shut down in the first 3 years itself. Therefore, you should never put your entire savings into this asset. Invest only and only that money in this whose complete loss will also not have any bad impact on your daily life, your household expenses, and your night's sleep. Today there are many angel investment platforms where you can invest in startups, even with less money. Number 10. E-commerce store. The internet and smartphones have broken all the old rules of the business world. 20 years ago from today, if you had to open a shop, you had to find a space at a good location, had to pay a heavy advance or rent, had to spend lakhs on interiors, and then had to sit at the counter from morning till night. But today, you can start your own beautiful online store in just a few hours from your laptop. Through digital products, print on demand, or dropshipping, you can sell your goods all over the world without stocking any items. The best and most powerful thing about this asset is that a physical shop closes at 10 p.m., but your e-commerce store remains open 24 hours a day and all 7 days of the week, even when you are spending time with your family. On a Sunday or are fast asleep deep in the night, notification sounds of new orders coming can appear on your phone screen. Money is coming to you even while sleeping. This is the real power of this digital world. So friends, these were those 10 powerful assets. But keep one thing in mind. Knowing about these 10 assets does not mean all that you wake up tomorrow morning and take out all your money and put a little bit everywhere. Becoming rich is not a magical scheme that doubles money in 21 days. This is a long marathon, not a 100-meter race. First of all, you should invest in your knowledge. Read books, take courses, and increase your active income first by upgrading your skills. After that, build a strong emergency fund equal to at least 6 months of expenses, so that if some trouble comes tomorrow or your job is lost, you don't have to sell your created assets at throwaway prices out of helplessness. And when your emergency fund is built, after that, slowly start building these assets in your portfolio, according to your understanding and research. Now this final decision is completely yours. Do you want to just run behind money all your life while filling MS? Or do you want to change your thinking and build such a strong system where money works for you? If this video has given even a little bit of clarity to your thinking and added any value to your life, then do not forget to like it at all. Do tell me below in the comments, which is that first asset out of these 10 on which you are going to start working from today itself. And if you want to continuously get such fantastic and deeply researched videos on finance, investing, and wealth creation, then subscribe to the Antiori channel right now and definitely press the bell icon. See you in the next video with a new and even more powerful topic. Until then, keep learning, keep moving forward, and start putting your money to work for you.